Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Held Dominance Anthony here. Please press like and subscribe, and also click that notification bell if you're enjoying what you're seeing and want to see more. So in this video we look at a heavy hitting signing for the New York Freedom Rugby League team in the North America Rugby League. It's quite a good coup considering his career, so sit back and here comes more information. So we have a T-Rex invading New York, and if you want to know what that means, Tony T-Rex Williams has joined the New York Freedom, and he is a big signing. With over a decade of experience, the New York's website actually goes through. Williams, an Australian and Tongan international, will play an integral part for the New York side, and he's a welcome addition into this inaugural season of the NARL. When looking at rugby league careers and the extent of the player's game, you'll see why we're excited to welcome T-Rex. Having started at the Parramatta Eels, Williams tackled, tried and torn up the field with the NRL sides Manly Sea Eagles, Canterbury Bulldogs and Cronulla Sharks, along with a stint in the Queensland Cup where he was awarded the Duncan Hall Medal. That's because he was the best and fairest player in the game for their win. Tony, an Australian born from Tongan descent, has represented both nations on the international stage. He was also selected for New Zealand, but he turned them down because he wanted to play two things: Australia and an origin. The 2008 World Cup saw him pull on the Tongan jersey and would later play for Australia. So he was selected for the Prime Minister's 11 Prime Minister's 13 against Papua New Guinea, and he also played for New South Wales in the Origin series. His record is very, very good. Some of his, shall we say, milestones seem to have mostly unhappy endings, with losses mostly, but it seems like he's a good, solid player. Tony brings to New York Freedom a wealth of knowledge, skill, passion for the game, and a will to be an excellent mentor for the younger and less experienced players. He's been an absolute gun down under. Now let's see what the T-Rex can do in the USA. So, a little bit about T-Rex. He was born 12th of December 1988, and he's aged 32, in Sydney, New South Wales, Australia. He is 6'4" tall, 193 centimetres, weighing 118 kg, 18 stone 8 pounds. He's played second row, wing and centre. He was started off as an outside back, wing and centre, but I think it was his time at Manly that was the reason why he moved inside. Yes, Manly coach Des Hasler moved him permanently to second row, and that's where he has played most of his success, most of his career. So to give you a bit of background of how he's done, for the Parramatta Eels in his one and only season there, after joining from, he joined from Canberra Matter 2 Blues. He played 11 games, scored 4 tries. Then he moved on to Manly Sea Eagles, and he played 73 games and scored 35 tries. That's going between wing and centre mostly, and then he scored a few tries at second row. I think he scored 10 there for the 3 years that he were there. And for some games he was No, that was Tonga. When he was with Tonga, he was the goal kicker. Anyway, I digress. Canterbury Bulldogs. He played there from 2013 to 2016. He played 80 games and scored 10 tries. One of those in a grand final. Unfortunately, that was a loss to the South Sydney Rabbitohs. 30 points to 6 they lost that one, but he was the only try scorer for the Canterbury Bulldogs. He played for the Cronulla Sharks in one game and scored 1 try. And then he went back to Parramatta Eels in 2018 and played 5 games without any return, unfortunately. So his NRL career was 170 games and 50 tries. This was with cruciate ligaments injuries, pectoral injuries, so that's some going. And his early career position switch. So, not done too bad. Now, as I alluded to with mentioning Tonga, his representative era was this. He played 2 stints for Tonga. He played 5 games, 1 try, and scored 10 goals. For Australia, between 2011 and 2012, 7 games, 2 tries for Australia. He's played for New South Wales 3 times, 2 games in one series and 1 in another, and they all were interchange positions where he came on as sub. And he played for New South Wales City as well in a New South Wales cross counties type origin game where he played 2 games, 1 a defeat and 1 a draw. It's a lot of information to go through, but he is a hard hitting player because in 2011 I think it was, yes, 2011, he was voted to have committed the best shoulder charge of 2011 by the NRL official website. This was an era before concussions, by the way, became the watchword, shall we say, and brain injuries needed to be looked after. So yes, he's played in World Cups, he's played in 4 Nations, he's played at the highest level in Australia, he's played Queensland Cups, he's played State of Origin, and he's played for some good teams, and has been to grand finals. So he has done it all. It's a great signing for New York, and I do wish them all the best. And hopefully we'll hear more from them in a few days. So that's it. That's my video for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to like and subscribe. The race to 100 is still ongoing, so as soon as I reach that 100 subscribers mark, like I keep saying, you guys get the t-shirts. Totally free of charge delivery as well. Anyway, I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.